Lakini Roy,
yes.
Sometimes mnatuma pesa yote huko nyumbani.
Kutuma yote is another thing.
Yes.
Because it also depends with the person in question. And because sometimes some people get manipulated. They are not their own person.
Okay.
So when a call comes, send this money, they send. Even when they don't have the money, they will borrow to send.
Okay.
Now, those people have not stood their ground. But there is a case where you have gotten your money, there is a portion that needs to go to those people. But now when you get married, those conflicts will begin to emerge. She will begin to ask, how come it is a lot of money is going this direction? But it's not just a woman's question. I deal with couples, and I also meet cases where we have men asking similar questions. Because again, it depends. The two of you can meet and you realize that one side actually does not even need that assistance. You only send just...
I like that,
Yeah. But then you can get a case where both of you require to send, or one of you require to send. In both cases, then you need to sit down, evaluate your true financial muscle, and get to agree that this is going to be how things are going to work as far as this is concerned.
Okay.
Right? So we had our moments of the conflict.
I'm looking at her.
Yeah? We had our moments of the conflict. And that time I'm trying to come to terms with the new reality that I now have a family coming up. And when I got exposed to personal development is the time I started learning that this family that I have is more important than any other family.
That's true.
All right? And it got to a point when we had to sit and talk about this thing. And at some point, I have had to go back to the village and call Okonji
and have
and have the conversation. And especially at a time when I was leaving employment to pursue the things that I'm doing now, I had to go and let everyone know things are not going to flow as normal.
Okay.
Because I'm going into murky waters of business, and that is a world that is unpredictable. So now you do not expect that every end month perhaps there will be something consistent. And I just had to buy everyone on board. And miraculously they understood. Of course, it might not have been easier in the beginning. But I usually advise guys, once you have sat down and agreed that this is how the needs of our people are, if your people have some needs, which ones are they? So that we know them.
Okay.
My people have some needs, which ones are they? Regardless of which side will outweigh the other, you are now operating as a unit.
Okay.
All right? There are cases where even the other person will even contribute towards it because they now feel the need.
It's part of the family.
But when you are doing it just as yourself, and then a time comes when there's a family need that cannot be met, and you are saying you don't have money, yet people know how much you earn, people know what you have spent your money on, and there is a basic need in the house that cannot be met, and you're now saying you don't have money, then you got some explanations to make.
I agree.